Hello, design class. Welcome to your lecture for the next 3 weeks on, well, this is one of 3 lectures for the next 3 weeks. So the first lecture I'm going to go over with you is called an orthographic, right? So we talked about the side profile drawings that you did, right, of your vehicles. You did a side profile of the vehicle that you're designing for your story for John Carter. And you're going to take that side profile and flesh it out and give me a side, which you already have, then a front view and a top view, okay? So what you want to do is start first with your side view. You're going to redraw it, and you're going to do as much detail as you need to give you the essential information of what that object or prop or vehicle is from the side. And then with an orthographic, what it does is it uses right angles to allow you to transfer all of this information over so you can get a front and a top view of that vehicle. I would usually say start with the side, and then notice how I drew lines from each of these elements, like the top of the horn, carrying it over, and making sure that it's parallel with the side of my paper, right? I'm not got a crooked ruler. Take your time. Make sure that if you have a triangle or a ruler that you took from a class, line up with the side of your paper. Make sure that it's going horizontally from one element to the next, okay? So we have a line going from the top of the truck, the windows, right? You can carry as many lines as you need to over to transfer information. So the top of the bumper goes right through the top of the bumper on the front view, right? So either if you go from side to top or from side to front, either of these, you're going to have to decide the width of it for yourself first and then transfer that over. So I'll show you what I mean by that. If I start with the side view, right? Carry all this information over, and then I have to decide for myself how wide I want this semi-truck to be, right? I'm going to use my gut and go, I feel like that feels like the appropriate width for a semi-truck. So once you figure that out, transfer all those details over, knowing that the grill, if I carry this line over, is going to stop right there with that line, match up with that line, all that information. Once you do that, it's very important. This is a very important part. And I made a mistake, so don't do what I did. You start with a box, and you can make it as big as you want. I would say either 2 inches or 4 inches, so 4x4 or 2x2. I did a 2x2 box. And what I didn't do at first is I made the mistake of drawing from corner to corner. So I made a wrong line. That's not going to give me a right angle. I need a 90-degree angle. So if you do a perfect box with 2 inches and 2 inches, then you draw from corner to corner and carry that line all as far as you want. Don't go through your drawing. Let's stop right about here. And notice that I needed to find the width from the top. The best way to do that is to carry the sides up where it hits this right angle. See that? And it hit up here. That's going to give me the width on the bottom and top. Now notice I messed up. It's a little too wide, right? So if I follow that line, it would actually be this wide. That would be the same width as this, right? So I made a couple mistakes, but for the sake of time, I want to make sure that you understand that that's the lines you're looking for, okay? Same thing here. I have the exhaust pipes and the horns. Those 2 lines are coming up, hitting the right angle. I carry it over. There's the horn. See it? Same thing here. Here's another horn. Follow these 2 lines. They come and hit a right angle, come straight down. There's the horn on the roof. So hopefully that starts to make sense, that this right angle is going to essentially give you the drawing, right? It's going to tell you how wide it is, where every roof element that you drew in front view is. By carrying it up, these 2 lights, I carried them up, hit the right angle, and they come all the way across, and then they're on the top, okay? Same thing from the side view. Notice that I carried the gas tank right here, right? I carried it straight up. Oh, there's the gas tank. So either the front or the side view is going to give you different elements and proportions to know that if I were to give this to someone to actually physically make this vehicle or 3D model it out, they would understand that okay, this is the top view, side view, front view, and they're all coinciding with each other. They're all working together. They all make sense in terms of proportions and measurements. If I turn this completely sideways, it would become this view. If I turn this truck to the front, it would be that view. So the supplies you're going to be needing, I know I asked you guys to take these already. You can use your Copic marker to kind of sketch out your drawing from side view, and then I would use a 3-point and an 8-point Prismacolor felt pen. And notice if you look in close here, notice I started off with the 3 or the thinnest of the points, drew the whole truck, and then I used line weights again. Remember, line weights are really important. Anything that has an edge that you reach your hand around, there's another side to it, you want to go thicker. It's going to make your drawing read better and communicate information better, okay? Same thing over here. All the little details on the surfaces that don't have edges to them are thin lines, right? And then the side of the truck, where the side truck has a thick line, right? Showing that that's an edge that you could reach your hand around. Same thing on the top. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for by next Friday. If you have any questions, please email me, ask me, but the most important thing is start with side view, carry over all these lines, like the top of this exhaust, matches up, right? And then from there, once you get the side and front, and all this information's matched up, then you draw your 2-inch square or 4-inch square and draw an angled line from corner to corner, extending through and outside of that square. And then you can carry the vertical lines up, and when they hit that right angle, you can carry them over to a top view. The first ones I would obviously get first is the width, the thickness. And remember, don't really be careful. Start with these 2 lines, and once you find them, follow them. Don't do what I did right here. It wants to be that wide, okay? Right here and right here. So I would actually carry that all the way through the truck, and that's the actual width, okay? Hope you have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon.